Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have a review video for you. Today I'm reviewing the Donner DUC-1. I did an unboxing video of this a couple weeks ago. I'll put the link up here for you. I'll say it right up front that I really like this ukulele. Let me go over the details of it and tell you why. Before we dive into the ukulele, let's go ahead and look at all the things that come with it, which are quite a few. We'll start off with the gig bag. Companies have really stepped up their game these days so far as making gig bags that are fairly thick. This is probably 10 or 12 millimeters thick gig bag with sort of a canvas material. 2 shoulder straps with it has a handle here, which is actually slightly padded, which is balanced with a pretty good size pouch on it that fits all the different goodies that comes with this in this little starter kit. The things that come with it, it comes with a little cleaning cloth. It comes with a Donner branded tuner. It comes with a Donner branded shoulder strap, a fairly thin one like for ukulele. It also comes with 4 Donner branded guitar picks. And while the instrument that comes in the box has Aquila strings on it, Donner also has a set of Donner branded fluorocarbon strings as like extra strings. And so you get 2 different sets of strings, again, 2 different brands. And so basically you have everything. If you're a beginner, you have everything you need to get started. A decent sound bag, all the goodies you might want, and a nice little instrument. Another thing that comes with this, I'm not sure how well you can see that, it has this little card here that comes on this tag with the basic kind of chords you might need to get started. So let's go over this. Again, this is a laminate mahogany. The website for it describes it as AAA mahogany, but it is laminate. It has an Indian rosewood bridge and Indian rosewood fretboard. The fretboard is a bound fretboard, and it is smooth with no sharp fret edges on it. It has these inlaid like mother pearl position markers on the neck, along with accompanying position markers on the side. The headstock has a veneer of the same type of laminate you find on the body, and also there's a veneer of the same mahogany on the heel as well. The neck has a scarf joint here at the heel, which is pretty much imperceptible. I mean, I can see it. I have to look closely. It is very well matched. I can only tell it's there because I can see the changes in the grain, not changes in color. It also has a scarf joint here at the neck, which on the back side you can see that, but on the face, since there is a laminate on the headstock, you can't see that scarf joint. It does have a Donner inlaid and mother of pearl logo on it, which is very neat and tidy, very tight. It has these interesting tuners. I would not say they're they're not branded, but they're also not the typical sort of cheap ones you see on a lot of ukuleles. It has these interesting sort of amber kind of buttons on it, and on the back side you can see that it has these like see-through, I'm not sure how you can see that, it has these like see-through covers on it. So they're not open gear tuners or closed gear, but you can see the tuning machines, which is kind of neat. And I believe these are 18:1 gear ratio. They turn fairly smoothly. The nut and saddle are not described on the website on whether they are plastic or bone. I'm sort of leaning toward they might be plastic, but I cannot be certain if they're bone or plastic. The saddle is a compensated saddle, and the action is, some folks might think that's a little higher than they might like, but it is not too high, it is not unplayable. Also, I should note that it has a rosette here, an inlaid rosette, which the website describes as being an ABS inlay on the rosette. Inside it has the typical notched kerfing and the typical bracing of most other ukuleles. Fairly neat and tidy, a little bit of squeeze out on this one side, but again, otherwise, no real big deal. I do like this bridge. It is not the typical kind of boring shaped bridge. It's an interesting kind of shaped bridge. And for folks who don't like doing the tie bar bridges, this one here, basically you tie a knot in the end of the string, and then you pull the string up under that little groove there, and it gets tucked down in there. So string change is going to be very easy on this. Again, this instrument does come with a strap, and fortunately, it also comes with strap buttons. I don't typically use a strap, but got it if you want to use that. So let's go ahead and look kind of closely at the grain on this. Hopefully you can see, I mean, mahogany doesn't have, you know, fancy figuring, but this here just has a nice little wood grain. Again, fairly typical of mahogany, not as dark as some that I've seen. It is a satin finish, open grain, which personally I kind of like the feel of that. And it is very, very tidy. I looked this thing all over and I could find no finish flaws anywhere on this instrument. It is just really well done. The neck is sort of the typical sort of shape that you see of necks. It's not really flat, although I can't be certain. For some reason, it feels like it's a little bit flatter C than some of the ones I've seen, but I can't be certain of that. But it does have a good feel to it. So let's go ahead and let you hear some sound. You heard some of the sound in the intro, but we'll give you some more here. I'll do some finger picking. I'll do some strumming, and you can also go look at the unboxing video I did, and you can hear some of the sounds I had from that one as well if you're interested. So let's go ahead and let you hear this. I don't know if you can hear that. It has some fairly decent sustain, and this thing is loud. This is a lot louder than some other concerts I've played. Oops. Some folks might think this has sort of a an echo, a little echoiness to it. But to me, I like the sound of this. It sounds more like a shimmer to me than, say, an echo. I mean, it doesn't get muddy. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that kind of shimmer? So there you have it, a sound sample. Again, this is the Donner DUC-1 concert scale laminate mahogany ukulele. Right now they're for sale on both the Donner's website and on Amazon for I think under $65. As I said on a different video a while ago, this is a very, very crowded market. Concert scale laminate mahogany ukuleles. And this is not a comparison video. I'm thinking maybe I should do one of those because this one here, the sound think on this one, the sound is nice compared to some other ones. This is a, I can't describe it. I just like the sound of this one over some other ones that I've had that are laminate. They're laminate mahoganies. So again, Donner DUC-1 concert scale laminate mahogany ukulele. I hope you found this review useful. Thanks for watching.